All right, so part 2, we're gonna talk about how can we escape on the ground once a guy hold onto my neck, okay? So what's gonna happen is, it doesn't matter if I take him down to the ground, right? I have an option to punch, escape, or maybe because technically I don't wanna be in a position where he continues to hold onto my neck. The longer he's able to hold onto my neck, the more dangerous it is for me. So in Jiu Jitsu, what we teach is, I wanna be in a dominated position, right? I could, when he holds my neck, I could punch him to get out, right? But just note that if I punch and this guy has a tolerance for pain, he might flip me over. Then what happens is if I don't have a good control on the base of being on the top, I might actually end up being on the bottom if I don't do this correctly, right? So the first thing I talked about is I want to be in a dominant position even if I fail to strike, right? So my job is I don't want to go too quickly to strike because I fail, boom! Now I'm going to be on the ground. The guy's flipped on top of me, right? So what we talked about is having a good base. What I'll do is, the first thing he hands on my neck, I want to split that body. Right now, Nick's body is kind of curled in. So he has a very stronger frame. So what I'll need to do is on my base, my hand to block his leg so that he cannot follow me. The second thing I'll do is I'll grab either the neck, shoulder, or the hair. Either way I can control. For training, I grab onto his shoulder. What I'll do is I use my right knee to base behind his hip. And from here, I'm gonna pull his shoulder backwards, just like that. So what that does is stretch his body, make him a little weaker. From here, notice my left was out. I'm gonna replace my left knee in and then step over. Then once I step, I place his foot back into the same position where my hand was. I'm still hanging on to him. If he grabs onto my neck, now he's trying to flip me over, I have a good base now, see? At least now I have a good stronger base. I'll take one of my hand to base across the neck. You can use your hand either inside or outside. I'm not gonna make a frame. As he try to pull, I'm gonna apply the same pressure back to his neck. So now he holds me tight, tight, tight. How's that feel?
Not good, sir.
Not very good, right? Because now it's all the pressure going back to his neck. At the same time, I'm gonna lift my head and drive my body forward. So now his grip is gonna open. So do this nice and slow. He push and pull, good. And I'm gonna drive and watch my head up. At the same time he hits up, I'm gonna slide his foot in. Now I'm in the position either to punch or submission, right? Most of the time we're gonna talk about re-control and re-dominant position before I can strike. If I hurry and I strike first, I might fail, and if I fail the technique, I might get hurt, right? So one more time. So Nick holds me, right? So first thing first, I want to control. So my hand goes here, pull to stretch your body. From here, I'm gonna switch base, step over, regain position. Then from here, base on his neck. Now he pulls me in, my base my hand really tight, I'm gonna stretch my head up, the same time drive my body forward, just like that. Then from here, I can use my knee to step through. Even this, that's a nice arm bar, or I can start to punch this guy, switch base, start to hammer this guy down, okay? So these are the positions we can talk about to defend yourself using Jiu Jitsu technique. And just keep in mind that because we talk about for street self-defense, you do not want to be the aggressor to punch the guy first, right? So let's say break into a fight, I happen to punch Nick first. I might be the guy in trouble. But if I can successfully take him down and just control him until someone arrives to basically help, that might be a better option, right? So what we talk about today is, let's say he holds me. It doesn't matter if he's trying to pull me down or holds me in position. I can either roll him forward or roll him backwards. If he does hang onto my neck once we go onto the ground, then I just want to apply pressure and stay on top. While I'm doing that, I want to make sure I have a good, strong fundamental on my base. So that way, once I'm mounted, I can regain my position so I can control him better. If you like the episode today, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment below. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I'll see you guys next week.